Hey, what's up YouTube? So I wanted to show you guys a DIY dumbbell rack. So I first drew up this schematic here, and I deviated a little bit, but I'll show you guys here. So what I used these 3x5s, these guys right here, and I basically made them about, what's this, a foot? Let's see here, yeah. So, yeah, it's about just shy of 2 feet. And then I use these T brackets and L brackets to kind of hold it as like joists. I'm sure you could buy some, but these were cheap. And what I did was I measured these all the same length, and then I put a slight angle on it. I believe it was 15 degrees as far as an angle. Then I used these 2x4s to run as like cross members to give it, so it's stable. And you could see, put my hand here, and I'm trying to shake it, and it's not even moving. And that's pretty much the gist of it. So you get this, what's this guy? Let's see. This is hang on a second here. This one here is 9x2s or 9x1. This big board here, this guy. And then I put basically a 2x4, and I sanded this and this just so that way you don't get a sliver when you're, grabbing your dumbbells. But you could see it holds pretty well. You could see here, these big dumbbells are barely hanging on up here, but they're well supported here. But if you look at this dumbbell rack that I had bought from like a retailer, it's pretty much the same thing. They're hanging off here some, especially the bigger ones, but they hold just fine. There's Sky. She's curious about what we're doing in here. But yeah, that's pretty much the setup. Don't mind these guys back here. Those are just pieces of wood for other stuff that I do. But yeah, guys, it's works pretty well. Get a different angle here. You don't have to go spend, on Rep Fitness or Titan Fitness to get this grandiose dumbbell rack. I mean, something like this was on Rep Fitness website. They have one like that one over there. I believe it's for like just under $200. This thing costed me just a little bit over $70. So if you're building a home gym and you want to do it yourself, I would highly recommend building something like this. It works fantastic, and it's sturdier than that one. So, and I could have done like a second row coming out the bottom there, and I may still do that. I don't know, but I pretty much have all the stuff I need. I just need to get a pair of 90s and 80s, and I'm pretty good. But what I would say, guys, is to get a miter saw. That bad boy up there, and that will help you make your angled cuts. That way you could do like the slant here. I'll show you again. To get this part of it slanted just a little bit. That's 15 degrees. I think anything more than 15 degrees is just too much. It's too much of an angle. But if you wanted to do like a top side where some of the guys have their dumbbells kind of angled, like, let me grab a light dumbbell, they stack them up high, and you could do maybe like a 45-degree angle, something like that, with the lighter ones. So that's the cool thing about DIYs, is you could do whatever you want, whatever works. And like I said, this thing only costed me about $70. So you can take one more look at my blueprints. So I used 3x5s down here. As you could see, these are 3x5s as well. And then from there, I did the 2x4 to just give it extra stability. And you could see that right there going all the way. I cut 2 different sections, and with this top piece, it's like a 1x5 or 1x6. This big guy here, so that way the whole dumbbell, the bigger dumbbells can fit for the most part. Gives them enough leverage to hold themselves up on the board. And then the 2x4, see, I deviated from the original plan. I was going to use like big long L brackets made out of steel and then drill holes through them, but I just figured for cost this would work just fine, so I put the 2x4 up on top there. Again, just to, you know, let them sit, and that way with the 15-degree angle, they're not going to fall over. They'll be supported by this lip here. And this 2x4 and this 1x6, whatever it is about 6 feet long. So you could go longer, you can go shorter, whatever is going to accommodate your guys' needs. So anyhow, again, $70, do it yourself. And the only thing that's required is that miter saw. Again, power drill, and some, you know, some of the L brackets and the T brackets. And I think it's legit. It's stout too. So all right, YouTube, God bless, take care. I'll see you in the next one.